So, Minecraft. You got this cool new game and you have no idea what to do, right? Well, I'm here to show you what to do on day one of how to survive Minecraft. The first thing you're going to want to do, as you see right now, is collect some resources. Mainly being, at this time, wood. You use wood to basically craft everything in the beginning of the game, from swords to crafting tables, to pickaxes, to shovels. Even beds eventually once you get wool too. So for the first few minutes you're just gonna want to go around the woods harvesting, or not really harvesting, collecting wood. It takes a while at first because you have to break wood down with wood. And eventually once you learn how to make an axe, it'll make it way simpler. So yeah, just watch for a few minutes as I collect wood. Right now, I've gathered a lot of wood. You shouldn't really need to gather this much. I have a lot left over at the end, as you'll see. So, you can do significantly less wood gathering. Alright, so now what I did, I clicked the E button, and I deposited my wood. I made a noob mistake. I tried to make a crafting table out of just wood. So what you're going to want to do at first, you're going to want to put all of your wood into one corner of the crafting. This is going to enable you to make wooden planks, which are basically everything that is based off of made of wood. Okay, so now once you got your wooden planks, you're going to want to go ahead, put one in each corner, make yourself a crafting table. Then right click on the crafting table once you make sticks, which it's pretty easy to do. You click on wooden planks, put half of them in one corner and the other half in the corner on top of that, and then you have sticks. And here I'm making a sword, which is you put one stick on the bottom, two wooden planks on top of it, and then just click and drag in the product. Here, making a shovel, which is used to dig up dirt way faster. Here is a axe, which you use to cut wood. That's what makes it faster than just breaking down wood with wood. Here, I'm making a pickaxe, which is used to mine, as in the name Minecraft. Pickaxes become really convenient because they help you break down the minerals that you need, especially once you get to harder minerals. So now you've got your four basic tools. You're going to want to go ahead, break down your crafting box and pick it back up so you don't have to make a new one. And then you kind of run around, explore, and if you're lucky, you find some animals. Go ahead, if they're sheep, kill them. You need wool to make a bed, which is what I explained first. So here I find some sheep, and I just kind of take them out with my sword to collect their wool. Animals really play a big part in this game, I should say, because they provide you with more resources than just wood and minerals. They provide you with food, which you need to stay healthy. And here I'm making my bed, actually, so which is 3 wooden planks on the bottom, 3 wools on top of the planks. There I have my bed. Break down the table again, and pick it up. Then you're going to want to scroll back to your sword if there's animals around you. Go ahead, break them down, kill them for resources because you might need them later. Plus you get experience for them, which that's always good. And I was really lucky to find a brown sheep, which really aren't all that common in this game, especially on the first day. Brown wool is more rare than white wool, as I'm sure you can imagine. I was also really fortunate on my first day that I did find sheep eventually. If you don't find animals on the first day, namely sheep, you have to just dig a hole in the ground and cover it up so you survive the night, which is when the zombies and creepers and endermen come out, you know, all those creepy crawlies. So yeah, you're just going to want to stay underground if you don't have any animals. Here we go, over harvesting wood again, you know, like I said, not to. You do not need this much wood. Just as a reference for you noobs out there, you have to run over the wood to pick it up. Just thought I should say that. Any other comments about wood gathering should be left in the comments below. I made some more wooden planks, which I really didn't need, but I was trying to kill time. Like I said, you don't need this many wood planks. You're never going to use them all at once. It's mainly use them as you need them. The maximum amount you can carry in one inventory slot is 64, so that's why I had to split it into several slots. Also remember that each of your wooden tools has a lifespan on it. You can only use it so much before it breaks, and you have to make a new one. Down here you'll see your first mining experience. Right now I'm just using a axe to break down clay, which isn't the smartest idea. I end up using a shovel, which I find out breaks it down a lot easier, which is what I recommend you use. When you first start, you'll sink down to the bottom. You have to press space, you have to press and hold space, I should say, to come back up for air, otherwise you will die. If you find clay in the beginning, I recommend you harvest it because, you know, you're going to need it later to make bricks and such. I was lucky that I could find a little pond of clay right to start out with. One of my luckiest things that I found on my first day was cows. Cows are really rare to find on the first day, and you need them because eventually they'll probably be what you make your first set of armor out of, the leather that comes from cows sometimes. And the beef, once you cook it, also turns into steak, which you need to keep yourself healthy and energetic. Cows are a little bit harder to kill than sheep, so don't give up if you don't get it on your very first try. See, I got leather and some steak there. Or raw beef it is now. But once I cook it, it'll turn into steak. Chasing down another cow, it has nowhere to go. There was the leather that I mentioned earlier. here's your first genuine mining experience. What I've found down here is coal, which is something necessary in the game. You need it to start fires in your furnace once you build a furnace. Try not to harvest coal underwater too much, otherwise you could lose track of your air bubbles, I should say, and you can die. It was really risky for me to even do this. I shouldn't have done it. But, you know, it worked. So you pull out your pickaxe, which is the preferred tool of any self-respecting miner, and just go at it until you break down the coal. Make sure to remember to click and hold too. Again, a noob tip. If you just tap on the brick, it will do absolutely nothing. Alright, there's my last brick of coal. It's getting dark out, as you can see, so it's time for me to start finding somewhere to stay for the night before the creepy crawlies that I mentioned earlier get me. So what I prefer to do on the first night, if I have a bed made, I like to throw down some wooden planks and head up to a tree, which I'm trying to do right now and pretty much failing at. So yeah, use right click to lay down the blocks and hop up on the tree. You want to break down the first few levels of wood if you do decide to build a tower up into a tree, so the endermen and creepers and zombies and stuff can't climb up and get you. That happened to me once. As you can probably guess, this isn't my first time playing the game, but I feel like one of these videos is necessary. And I always remember, you cannot put a bed on leaves. I did not know this when I was making this video, so there, learn from the video. You cannot put a bed on leaves. However, I do come up with an improvisation that you can use, which you will be seeing momentarily. You break down a bunch of leaves, and hopefully if you got wooden planks left over like I do, you can lay down some of those, as you're going to see in a minute after I finish breaking down these leaves. Alright, and then you scroll over to your wooden planks and lay like a 6 square rectangle down. And then you can throw your bed on top of there, and you right click to get in it, and this is where I will leave you. So goodbye, YouTube. This has been